everyone, it's Kat here and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing the Hella Challenge. It is a shell challenge made by the YouTuber Plumbella. If you haven't checked her out yet, please go do so after this video. I will link the original shell builds down below so you can check that out. This was the first shell challenge that I did actually, and I really enjoyed it. I liked not having to think about the layout of the house as much and the shape of it, and it was a lot of fun for me to do. It was really difficult though. There was a reason why it was called the Hella Challenge and not just a shell challenge. It was kind of hell. Anyway, I did enjoy this. It did take me a while to figure out what I wanted to do with it. It is such a funny shape, and I did kind of fiddle around. It took me ages actually to finalize this build. I ended up making it quite, I tried to make it quite a modern house build. Not really sure how well I achieved of that, but that's what I tried. Anyway, the random squares that she put everywhere really put me off. It was a bit frustrating actually. I am aware she has already put up another shell challenge and I will be doing that as well. When that will be posted, I'm not entirely sure, but it will be sometime in the future. So if you don't know what a shell challenge is, it's basically another YouTuber or another creator will create the shell of the house, so just the walls in the infrastructure of the house. The rules are you cannot change any of the walls. You can't change any walls to fences or half walls or anything like that. You can't delete any of the existing walls, and that's pretty much it. You can add walls around the build. You can add landscaping, doors, windows. You can add fences. You can create the build to be whatever you'd like as long as the original walls stay the same. I wasn't very inventive in this one. I didn't really ebb out of my comfort zone. I think I really stuck to what Plumbella had already done in terms of the shape of the house. I have seen some very impressive builds on the gallery based off this shell, and your inspiration, the way your mind works, it's just amazing. Hopefully I'll eventually, broaden my horizons beyond the walls of an actual shell challenge and do something half decent with it. Anyway, I'm not really that mad about how the house turned up. I quite like it. I think it's quite a livable house. I did have one of my Sims living in it for a while. I think it could be better. So I do look forward to doing some more shell challenges to see if I've improved in the sense of my creativity and my building creativity. And because my creativity was so limited in this one, I didn't really expand beyond the shell, as I've mentioned, which makes me wonder why on earth I put it on such a large lot. This is probably one of the bigger lots available in Newcrest. Not sure why I chose it. I think it was just there, so I kind of went for it. In terms of the colours of the house, if you saw my last build, you would know that I like brightly coloured walls, and the two colours from that house make an appearance in this one as well. I actually did do this one first before my first video build, and I don't know, it's just such a really cool blue, and I thought it would be interesting to have a different coloured kitchen rather than just your standard black, white, grey, brick, stone sort of thing. I am a person that does like a lot of colour. The colour of the rest of the kitchen ended up being quite neutral with the brown cabinetry and everything. So the colour does quite help to liven up the kitchen. I do like that there are always different kind of things inside the cabinets depending on which one you use. It did take me a while to figure out how to, move around the cabinets. I also don't understand why the smoke alarms in The Sims 4 are on the walls. I don't know if this is an American thing, but we put our smoke alarms on the roof because smoke rises and then you can, the alarm goes off with the smoke. It's just something that I've always wondered. If you're from America, let me know in the comments, or if you're from somewhere else in the world, let me know, where do your smoke alarms belong in your house? It's always been a very interesting thing for me in The Sims 4. or in the Sims games. I do remember them being on the walls in the earlier Sims games as well. And I've just rambled on about smoke alarms. That's very intriguing. I did end up having quite a blue sort of accent throughout the house. The stairs were really difficult to find out where to place. It took me forever to figure out where to actually put the stairs. Where would it work with the rooms that I'd mapped up on the upper floor. I got there eventually. And where it would suit with the room downstairs as well. So we've got the small dining room. It's not really a family home. It's probably more of like a YoPro home, young professional home. I don't know why I just said YoPro. I'm sorry. But it is, it's something more for the younger adult sort of people. I did include the bathroom on this one. In the last video, I didn't actually include any bathroom footage because bathrooms are pretty boring. And I do stick by that. I don't think there's too much to do with bathrooms. I mean, I guess you could make them fancy, but I don't know. There's only so much you can do with a bathroom, in my opinion. It was quite interesting trying to figure out how to fill in all the little gaps and like the pointy ends and everything that were in the shell build. Looking back on it, this is when I do wish that I'd kind of branched out and extended some of the rooms a bit without changing the walls, obviously, but just changing the shape of the house to make it a bit more easier to furnish, I suppose. I did end up giving this house 3 bedrooms, 2 single bedrooms and 1 double bedroom. So it could be for a young family or a small family with grown kids, no children or toddlers. The house structure that was the shell, for me, doesn't really resemble a child's home. I do still stick with it. For me, it just works out to be quite good as being a young professional or a young, like a flat maybe, but a fancy flat. A really fancy flat. I did enjoy it. I did enjoy creating the different spaces and just seeing how the shape of this room would work. This master bedroom, the bigger bedroom with the double bed, did give me a little bit of grief with that pointy end. I'm not gonna lie. I did want the door out to the balcony, just so you could, use the balcony. But then with both balconies, it made it a bit more difficult, and I wasn't really sure exactly where I wanted things to go. I just wasn't 100% sure about the doors. This area here, I don't know why there's a tissue box on the floor. This area here I did just leave as like a sitting nook. I think it was quite cute, and I seem to have a thing for nice sitting areas in houses. For the balcony, I did want to make it more of a relaxing space, somewhere where you can go and sit out and enjoy the summer evenings or the summer afternoons when it was nice out, and when it's not, you can just do it in the hallway because there's a nice sitting area there with the big wide open windows that look over into the park. With the third bedroom, I wasn't really sure what to do with the outside area with that balcony. It was a bit more of an awkward shape, but I just chucked a few more seats and a few plants in there, and you can't go wrong with plants. So there we have it, guys. That is the finished Hella challenge. I really enjoyed doing this shell challenge. I liked the challenge of it, and I liked how it really did try to pressure your creativity, and I hope next time I'm a bit more creative in what I do. I am really happy with how the internal rooms turned out and the feel that the inside gives. Overall I am quite happy with this build. It is up on the gallery, as well as the original shell. They're both up on the gallery for you guys to check out and try this yourself if you'd like. Thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe as well. And also let me know down in the comments below any other shell challenges you'd like me to do, or build challenges in general as well. I finished up the landscaping off camera and I do like how that turned out as well. I think it's really pretty. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. Hope you are all doing well, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!